All right, good morning, good morning. Nobody's out there probably watching right now, so I can still set up. I'm showing live. Good, I'm on. That's good to know. I'm in my classroom today. I have a lesson. No Thanksgiving over here. Hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. Let me check. Make my phone. So, I don't have a lot of time. Got a class starting soon, but I do want to make this. I do want to make this stream. Anybody online? Ooh. Don't want an echo. Come on. Nothing's showing. Okay. Waiting. Hope you all are having a good Thanksgiving. I hope you didn't have any arguments with your relatives. And it's all good. Who's out there? I got somebody watching? Well, that's me. That's me. I'm watching myself. Because this, I'm using the iPad. So since when I use the iPad, I have to use my phone to do, when I do streaming on my iPad, I have to use my phone to read the comments and stuff. Because this particular app, if I switch back and forth, this app will freak out and it will go down. Oh, good. I got somebody. Somebody's watching. Hello. Having a good Thanksgiving, I hope? I'm going to try to make this short and sweet because I have a class coming up soon. I have to work today. It's actually the 29th over here, Friday, 8:47 a.m. And I did want to make this. I want to make this video. It's kind of important. I need to apologize again. And they left. Well, I'm going to make the video anyways. Nobody watching. That's a shame. Oh, wow. You guys are busy. Probably eating dinner right now as I'm talking to you. Hope it's a good one. Me, I had a couple 90% dark chocolates because I need the stuff that's in dark chocolate is good for you. For your blood and the heart. And then I had a teeny glass of wine to wash it down with. Once again, for the same stuff, basically. Because I'm on a diet and also trying to get my blood pressure down. Yeah, the natural way. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. I was told those two things have a lot of peripheral, whatever it's called. And so... anyways, that's all I had. Maybe this weekend I'll do something nice. I don't get any days off during this week. As a matter of fact, I have some students coming in about 10 minutes. I'm vamped as much as I can. I'm on my own. All right, I need to make an apology. The last video I made, I was having fun and making fun of Elon Musk and Tesla a lot. And because of that terrible... what do you call it? Not a keynote, but you know the way they showed the upcoming pickup truck, the Cybertruck, and you know, if you watch my stream the last stream I did, you could tell I wasn't completely negative about the truck, but I was having fun at Elon's expense about how the presentation went and how he's just not good at it, and he's still not good at it. And we didn't have a lot of information at that time when I made the video. And that wasn't on me. That actually is Elon Musk's fault. He was not forthcoming. I think that whole thing with the window breaking, it threw him off. And he just wanted to get off the stage as soon as possible. He wanted that truck off the stage as soon as possible. So he made it shorter than it was supposed to be, I think. I'm guessing. Because there was a lot of other information that people wanted to hear. And we had to wait till later to find out the information. You know, through Elon Musk's tweets or through other people that were observant and things like that. So I did my homework after that video, and I was watching tons of videos about the Cybertruck. Because I told you guys on last stream, I do really want, I've been wanting a pickup for the longest time. Japan doesn't have a lot of pickups. We have little K trucks, but pickups are very very, very hard to find over here. Main reason why is they can require government inspection every year versus a car gets every 2 years. And so they're not very popular with people because it's a lot of work to do government inspection. And so they don't want to do it every year. They have a term that says Mendoksai. They say Mendoksai. It's like, it's just too much trouble. And so they just don't want it. They don't deal with it. Plus, trucks are wicked expensive over here. I wasn't aware how expensive they've become in America for a pickup truck in America until Cybertruck was announced a few weeks ago, and I was talking about it. And no, it wasn't even a Cybertruck. It was the Riven truck. And I was talking about the ridiculous price tag on that truck, and people were saying, a gasoline truck isn't much off on that price. I was like, what, really? Didn't used to be like that. So anyways, I'll check and make sure. There's somebody else out there. Thank you for joining to listen to my apology. It's coming. So I lost track of my thought, which is really easy to do for me. So I just I wasn't aware what pickups cost over in America, but over here they've always been really expensive. Like we're talking $80,000-$90,000 easily for a pickup in this country. You just don't see them very often. Plus the gas, you know what gas costs over here? It's like $7 a gallon. It's really expensive. And with those kind of gas guzzling engines they have, nobody wants to pick up. It's just very expensive to buy it for. First off, maintenance is expensive. Gasoline's wicked expensive because they have low fuel economy as well. And then they're huge, the size, and the streets are very narrow. Parking spaces are narrow. It's just not a popular vehicle. You can't park at your house. You always have to rent a spot. The houses that are built, they don't make parking spots for big 4x4 trucks or pickups and stuff. So it's just not a common vehicle over here. But I've been wanting one for the longest time. Been wanting a pickup for the longest time. I'm a big pickup fan. They're just so versatile. There's so many things you can use them for, especially the extended cab trucks like the F-150 and stuff. And so I was interested. I was intrigued by the Cybertruck. At the same time, I was really gloating about how poorly the event went for Elon Musk. I started doing all my homework about the truck after with that live stream because I still was thinking about a lot, and it was ugly. I really felt like it was ugly, but I still had some questions, a lot of questions. I started watching other streams and stuff, or other videos, and some were streams, but they weren't live anymore. But anyways, started to see a lot of people beating up on Elon Musk about it, and I started thinking to myself, well, now I'm starting to feel bad for the guy. It wasn't his fault, Things happen live, and at least he had the guts to try something like that live, I felt like. And I started thinking to myself, am I being honest with myself? I'm the guy that always telling people I'm not brand loyal. And I still believe I'm not. I will drop Nissan like a rock if I can. I will. If something else better comes, I'm not loyal to Nissan. Nissan's not loyal to us. Nissan has done a lot of things, and I feel like they've just done a lot of things not in our favor. They're not loyal to us. No company, no corporation is very loyal very often to its people. Having said that, I have to give Tesla credit where it's due. It seems pretty loyal to its base, to the people that buy their products. The after service, I think Tesla has the highest marks for after service. I've never heard anything too negative coming from a person that's bought a Tesla from Tesla, and usually it's very high praise for anything they need help with. Usually. So, anyways, so I was thinking to myself, boy, was I being too hard on him? I don't like Elon. I hate him. I really hate the guy. I love the cars. The Model S is still my dream car. If I could ever own that car, who knows? Maybe 10 years from now I can find a good deal on a used one. But, there's so few over here. There's so few. Most Japanese don't even know what Tesla is still. It's kind of shocking. That's where the Cybertruck was brilliant, actually. The Cybertruck is, unintentionally, it's become a huge thing, and so now Japanese are like, what's this Tesla we're hearing about? It's actually helping Tesla with that fail they had on the Windows and stuff. But so anyways, get off track again. Sorry. Trying to make this as quick as possible. My typical brain just going everywhere on this apology. Anyway, so I was thinking to myself, and I was like, I was enjoying it too much. And, I don't like the guy because I don't know. I don't even think it's fair that I don't like him as much as I don't like him. I think a lot of it's not even him. I think a lot of it has to do with his fanboys and stuff. These people that treat him like a messiah. Like he's going to save the whole world, this guy by himself. And they just look up to him and it just it creeps me out. I just don't care for that kind of behavior from these people. You can like the car, you can like the company a lot, you can even like the guy. But to treat him like he's the savior of the world and like he's just the most ingenious person, I think he's proven many times. Not just I want to call it a keynote, but it's not a keynote. But this time, every time he comes out and debuts a new car, he's very awkward on stage. He's not a comfortable speaker. He stutters a lot, mumbles a lot, can't stay focused either. I don't know. I would say it proves that he's not as the genius as they think. Don't get me wrong. The guy's smart. The guy is smart. And the Cybertruck, with me doing the investigating I've done with the Cybertruck, the guy's actually quite brilliant. Quite brilliant. The more I've learned about this truck, the more studying I did on my own, the more I realized this guy does have brains. And also maybe that Franz guy as well, because that's the lead designer. That Franz guy, this could be a lot more on him than Elon. I don't know. We don't know the behind-the-scenes stuff. But I have a feeling Franz had a lot to do with this, obviously, this truck. And it doesn't matter. I mean, if Elon picked Franz to be part of his company, that means he saw something in Franz, and it means he's still a brilliant man in a lot of ways. So I have to apologize to Elon Musk. That's what I'm trying to say. This is hard for me because I can't stand the guy. And like I said, it's not all his fault. It's just that cult following he has from all these people. And a lot of them don't even own his cars, but they're just they just treat him like the messiah. And so it just rubs me the wrong way. Plus some of he people give Trump a bad time about his tweets and stuff, but Elon, he tweets some stupid tweets sometimes. Says things on like interviews about AI and stuff. It just torques me off. So I'm not a big fan of him in that way, but I guess I shouldn't hate him as much as I do. But anyways, I was too hard on the guy. Very much too hard on the guy after I've done some research. But some of it's on him. He really did not give good information at this event. Nothing about the ATV, that one more thing. He was trying to do this one more thing moment, and he failed that really miserably. There are a lot of people have a lot of questions about that cool ATV that maybe is going to go with the truck. We don't know. It just could be like a one thing showing the possibilities, and they're not planning on producing it. Don't know. But I mean, so it's not. I'm apologizing to him for the way I was last stream. I'm going to leave the video up. You guys can go back and watch and stuff. But I'm going to have to say that after investigating the truck myself, and also after a few days, it really is true. It does grow on you. I actually like the looks of the truck now, except for the back. The back still looks awful. It looks like a dumpster rolling away when you see it from the back. But the side profile is actually growing on me, and I really like the front. The front's gorgeous. I love those light bars and the headlights, and I like the design of that. The interior is it's not bad. It's not bad. That weird dashboard, I don't think it's going to show up in the production model anyways. This was very much a raw, very much a what do you call not show car, but a concept. It was very much a concept car they were using for this demonstration, and so it's very raw. And so when they get closer to the actual production model, there will be some changes interior. I don't think the exterior is going to be changed too much. Thank goodness. At first, I wanted to do it. When I was doing the last stream, I thought, oh, this is so ugly. I hope they make some changes. Now, I absolutely do not want any changes on the car because that's what makes it so great, is that uniqueness of it. It really, and like he was saying that, it's going to be such a unique thing to see going down the street. I hope they make no changes on the exterior. I hope it looks the same. I love those hubcaps. Those hubcaps are gorgeous. They go really well with those wheels and stuff, tires. And I think that's really cool. What's really cool is I don't know. It could change. Most likely it'll change when it gets closer to the production. But right now, it doesn't matter what trim you get the same wheels, 16-inch with those hubcaps. And I think that's really cool. Keeps the cost down a little bit. You know, you can be using it for work and stuff. At least you don't have to worry about super expensive 22-inch rims and stuff like that, you know. But, yeah, I like it. I like the looks of it now. It's really growing on me. And then the functionality of the truck, the more I've learned about it, my goodness, it's, you know, for price point, in the previous stream I even said for price point, it's a really good deal. Now it's just ridiculous good deal. Now I'm seeing all the stuff that's thrown in this truck that is usually an option on any other truck. It's really a good deal. It's really a good deal. And so, yeah, I need to apologize about everything I said, basically, in my last stream. I mean, it's still kind of ugly from the rear, but it's a psychological thing. It has to do with us. We've been programmed to recognize a truck in a certain way. There's actually some science to this. The reason why the way we all reacted, the way everybody reacted to that truck originally, there's science to it. There's some psychology to it. We've been programmed to look at a truck and see it a certain way. And when he rolled out this completely different design for a truck, it threw us all. Our brains needed time to accept it and process it and stuff. And now that my brain's processed it, yeah, it's gorgeous. Here comes my kids. Hang on, guys. Hang on real quick. Hate to do this in midstream. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It's cold. Come on in. Yeah, it's cold over here. But at least it's sunny. We had a whole week of solid rain. At least we got sun today.
Yeah, it's cold, really weak.
Yeah, it's been cold all week. But now we at least have sun. 1 degree centigrade, huh? When I woke up this morning. Whew, it's cold. Just FYI, guys, I am doing a live stream right now, real quick. It's Thanksgiving in America. So I'm doing a live stream. So don't come over here if you're changing your clothes, okay? Camera's facing me. I'm not going to have it facing you. All right.
So what it is?
What?
What it is?
I cleaned it.
Okay.
It's all done. Except I didn't close that door, so somebody might have just used it again. I left the door open so it would warm up. Now it's closed, so I'm thinking somebody used it. So. But I did clean the restroom for the kids.
All's here.
Oh, all's here. I'm mid-stream. Hang on, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. I'm streaming right now. I'm live.
I thought you about to.
No.
Let's put sweatpants too and red sweatshirt.
Okay.
Must go potty.
Not close.
Not feet on. It's red. No good today. Hi all.
Say good morning, all.
Hi.
Morning, all. Good morning.
Big jerk.
Get back. Back.
Don't go that side.
All right, sorry about that. Mid-stream, I have to take care of my students. So yeah, I need to apologize to Elon about that. That wasn't very professional of me to enjoy his. I wouldn't like that. Somebody did that to me when I was. You have to give him credit. He live stream, live TV or live internet, whatever you want to call it. He took a chance with those windows, and it just didn't work out for him. And I don't think he was trolling. I don't think it was planned, because he obviously was very flustered afterwards, and he shortened up the demonstration quite a bit after that happened. So, yeah, I think he showed his intelligence there. One of the videos that really helped change my mind about how I felt about the truck and everything was actually Jack Ricard's channel. Anybody know Jack Ricard out there? I am not seeing any comments. Am I missing comments here? Is it not working? Live chat. Okay, nobody's commenting. Okay. Jack Ricard. He's kind of he's an old dude, and he's into EVs. He used to make his own EVs. I think he still does, but he's a big Tesla fan. And he has his own channel called EVTV, I think it's called. And I was watching his stream about the Cybertruck himself. And he had a guy on his right-hand side, our left, that was a GM guy from Detroit a long time ago, back in the 80s and 90s. And as a matter of fact, the guy invented the flush cover for the beds. Before that, they used either campers or they used what do you call them? The canopies. It was a canopy or camper, basically all you had to cover the bed. Until this guy invented the flush mount cover, which a lot of people now use all over the place for, it helps with your fuel economy on trucks. Anyways, he was there and he gave some pretty good insightful information about how Detroit looks at these trucks and stuff. And he said you have no idea how bad Detroit want to do something very similar to what Elon's doing with this truck, but exactly for the same reasons. And I was right about that in the stream. I said that design, as ugly as it is, it's probably he did it that way to keep costs down. And sure enough, even though I'm not a professional, I don't work in that industry or anything, I was right actually. Didn't know exactly how right I was, but I was right. Turns out that cold rolling of the stainless steel is the cheapest way to pretty much make a car. It's basically your origami in a way to the truck. And the reason why is you can't stamp stainless steel. It doesn't stamp very easily at all, especially that super hard stuff that they're making. You have different grades of hardness on stainless steel, and that's the top hardness grade you can make. That's why it's bulletproof to 9mm and stuff like that. So you can't stamp it. You can't make those shapes like you get in regular cars. So you can't have the round shapes and stuff like that. Also, it's no paint, so that costs huge. No paint, no chemicals to deal with for cleanup. No paint process. No dipping. How they dip the whole bodies in that bath and to keep them from rusting, the frames from rusting, everything. They don't have to do any of that stuff with stainless steel. It's a huge cost savings. Huge cost savings on that, as well as not having to press the metal to shape it. Just take these long sheets of metal, cut them, and then fold them like that, and you're basically done. It's very inexpensive, and that's why the truck is so amazing. In Detroit, for that same reason, for cutting costs and stuff, and also the toughness of stainless steel, they wanted to make something like that. Since the 80s, since the DeLorean, they wanted to make a truck like that. But for the exact same reason, it would look similar to that, what Elon put out. They're like, nobody's going to buy this. No one's going to buy this truck. So they didn't have the guts. They didn't pull the trigger. None of the big American automakers would dare do it. They didn't think they could pull it off. And that's why I say good for Elon. They didn't have the guts to try it, pull the trigger on it. And Elon, not only did he have the guts, but he embraced the ugliness. He embraced it, and he went Cybertruck. He went all out. He probably went even beyond what he could. They could have maybe even tried to make it look a little bit more natural, but he's like, let's just go all out. And good for him. It was smart because obviously you can see the numbers, and sure enough, it's attracting people that normally wouldn't buy a truck. It's all these gamers and stuff. They're big into it, and some of the truck people out there are starting to be swayed. They're starting to see now the data's coming out. They're starting to see the cost perspective of it, and also the power and all that stuff is starting to look good to the actual people who own trucks and use them. So it's a win-win, and I was wrong. I'll admit that. I wish I could buy it. I'm still thinking about that. Over here, to do the pre-order is $150 roughly over here. It just always is. It's more expensive to pre-order, even though it's only $150. I mean, it's in the situation I am in financially, even that's a lot of money, and then it's going to take like 3 to 4 years before we see the first delivery of the Cybertruck over here. Having said that though, the more I investigate this truck, the more I want it, and now my wife really likes it a lot too. She had the same reaction when she first saw it. She didn't see it at the same time as I did. She didn't even see my live stream. She never watches them. And afterwards, I asked her, did you hear about the Cybertruck? And she says, no, what are you talking about? My daughter heard about it. My daughter says, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one with the windows that broke? I said, how'd you know? She says, it was on TV over here. I was like, well, it made TV. And she said, yeah. So like I said, it wasn't the best publicity, but any publicity is better than none because people really didn't know what Tesla was. Now they know at least. Now they can investigate on their own. But yeah, my wife hadn't seen the videos. I showed it to her, and she was not impressed at first. But it's growing on her too. She likes it, and we both like it a lot. And I'd have to admit, I'd be kind of an idiot not to think about it. Even though I didn't want to go new anymore. I wanted to buy for now on. I wanted to get used cars because so much devaluation when you drive off the lot. Basically, the depreciation is pretty bad on new cars, and I wanted to avoid that with a loan. I don't want to be underwater anymore with these car loans and stuff. And so the best way to keep it from going too much underwater is buy used. You save a lot of money. Especially, I'm having so much fun with this Leaf. This Leaf that I got, it's almost 5 years. Next month, or actually in a few weeks, it'll be 5 years old officially, and it's running so smooth. I got it for less than $10,000. This Leaf. And it hasn't even lost one seg on its battery yet, and it's running great. And we love the car a lot. It's just doing really good. And so I really do encourage people to buy used, especially if you're going to be your first EV. Give it a try. Why sink yourself so much into debt when you don't know anything about it yet? So buy a used one. Get something used and try it out. You save a lot of money, and you can have a lot more fun. You're not so worried about door dings and stuff when it's used. So. But anyways, that's not really an option for me because, like I said, we only have 22 chargers in this whole country. We don't have hardly any cars. If you see a Tesla, a Model S, or an X, not even a 3, I've never seen 3 yet, but an S or an X, it's a big deal if you see one. They're so rare. You have to go to Tokyo to find any usually. Out here in Chiba, I think there's one guy out here. I see a white Model S once in a while out here. But it's so rare. There's not many people know the car. So buying a used one for cheap, that ain't going to happen anytime soon. So it's not really an option, unfortunately for me. And, I paid over $52,000 before taxes. No, $52,000 after taxes and stuff like that on that blue van. That only had 160-kilometer range, 100-mile range only on that car. That was on its good days. That was when it was warm and it was like perfect conditions. Wintertime and stuff like that, it was like more like 60 miles of range. And I'd be kind of dumb not to think about the truck. I pay, this truck is $39,000 in America. It's probably gonna go up about $15,000 to get over here because of tariffs and stuff. It's going to be higher than what I paid for the van, but not a lot higher than what I paid for the van. Also, my first Leaf was almost $50,000. It was $47,000 for the first Leaf I got over here. And we don't get those tax breaks that you guys get. It's basically what you pay is what you don't get much. When I got the Leaf, they were just ending it, so I did get some money back on that, but it's gone. I mean, you don't get anything back now on tax incentives, just like over in America, for you Tesla people. I think that's pretty much ending too. I think I just got an email recently from Tesla saying, better hurry up, the tax thing is going bye-bye. Personally, never liked it. If the car is good, it'll sell itself. I feel like if the price is decent and the car is good, it'll sell itself. You don't need the help. Yeah, and we're to that point now. This truck is proving we're now to the point. They can make a truck that size with that many features, that loaded, and at that price point. Yeah, don't need tax incentives anyways. Hope you guys can hear me okay. My kids are making some noise. I got to get going soon because they're almost changed their clothes. They're almost done changing their clothes, and then I have to start teaching. Long apology. Try to make a long apology short, I guess. Just want to apologize, and I made a mistake. The truck has grown on me. I like it a lot, and I am thinking about purchasing one. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a bad purchase at all. It's come on, I already paid $52,000 for a blue van that only had a 100-mile range, and this truck is so much better than that in so many ways. Over here, they say 250 miles plus. Keep this in mind. 250 miles plus is for the entry level. In America, over here, there's more like 310, 320 plus because of the speed limits differences and just everything. So I would have that entry level truck is just ridiculous on range over here. That's all I need really. I don't live in that area where I get tons of snow, so 4-wheel drive really isn't a necessity. It'd be nice. I wish I could afford the 4-wheel drive model, but because they add about 15,000 through tariffs, I have to stick with the entry level. But the entry level is just incredible. It blows everything out of the water over here in comparability. Keep in mind that Mazda's got their electric SUV coming out with only 100-mile range. If you're lucky, that's over here. You got the Honda E, which is a little over 100-mile range. If you're lucky, that's over here as well. The range over here. I mean, America would be a lot less. In the Honda E, that's going to be about the same price as the truck in America. It's going to be like $39,000, I think. $38, $39 over here when it comes out. It's going to be the same price as what the entry-level Cybertruck costs in America. That's crazy. That's insane, guys. So I would be a fool not to consider this for my next vehicle, because also by the time it's finally coming out over here, 3 to 4 years probably over here, I'm definitely going to need a car. The Leaf is definitely going to be, the loan's going to be done, long done, and the Leaf's probably going to be, the battery's going to be long gone as well. And my EMV will be ready to go too. And so I could, keep in mind, when I had that $52,000 van, I also had my $47,000 Leaf still. I was still making payments on that. And I had a bike I was making payments on. So I was making, my monthly payments for vehicles alone was, let's see, the van was $5,700. Japanese, Goman on sand, so 570. And the Leaf was Yoman Nissan. That was 400. That's 9. That's almost 1,000 right there. And then I had $250 for the bike. So I was over $1,000 a month on payments alone, not including insurance on all 3 vehicles. So this truck is not unattainable. Even though I'm low on income, I still have 2 car loans as it is right now. Those 2 car loans combined would be basically what I'd be paying for the truck right now. So it's not a bad option. So I'm thinking about it. I really am. And I will let you guys know more later. I gotta go.
Huh?
What's up, guys? I know, but I'm done. Okay.
Is it bright?
You got give you the toys? All right. Anyways, I just wanted to get that apology out there, and I will make a longer video later. Got a comment. Oh, hi, Jill. It's from Canada. He's got the 62 kilowatt hour Leaf. How's it going, buddy? Everything going good? It's really cold over here today. We got 1 degree for temperature today. 1 degree centigrade. I have a feeling Quebec's a little colder. But anyways, I digress. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I know Canada is either before or after, so it's not Thanksgiving for you Canadians right now. But Thanksgiving to you too. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. It's Friday over here. I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. Maybe this weekend. I'm working. Japan doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving ever. I guess they're not thankful people. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But I'm just joking. But I'll celebrate on my own this weekend probably. And I hope you guys are having a good time, having a good vacation, and enjoy your football. That's probably where everybody is watching football. And I'll make a longer video in the future talking about my thoughts and everything about the Cybertruck. I just wanted to say, after further investigations, this truck is amazing, and it does show that Elon's not as dumb as I thought. The guy he's got some intelligence. It's kind of painful. He's kind of painful to watch Jack Ricard, but watch EVTV, and he talks about the Cybertruck and everything that goes into producing and what his thoughts are on it, and it's pretty eye-opening because he has a man that's from Detroit, worked with trucks in the 80s and 90s for GM, and so this guy has some really good input as well. Very eye-opening, and so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye-bye.